All right, so last video we were talking about the arm. So we had arm speed and ball path. This one we're going to talk about your timing forward. So it involves how we're getting forward with our leg, with our leg stride. All right, guys, Andy High again. Still on the 3 factors of performance for pitchers, trying to get us to the power position where we are when we land after we stride forward. All right, so last time we talked about arm speed and ball path, making sure that we're aggressive. All right, so another option, or one of the most visible, I think, factors of this is your leg lift and stride forward. All right, so the idea is you want to make sure that you give yourself as much time as possible, especially with young, unaggressive arms. All right, so the idea is we want to make sure that your leg, your knee, is as high as it can come up without kicking your shoulders back behind your hips. Okay, so a lot of younger kids, those that don't have a lot of core strength, they will kick their leg up, which in turn kicks their shoulders behind their hips. This can be done successfully if they come back to here, where your shoulders are either above your hips or inside your hips, before they go forward. The problem is, again, a lot of that is not taught, or they're not given options. Do what you're doing, but then add this. Make sure you do this if you do the wrong thing. You don't necessarily have to correct everything. Just make sure that it's not as bad as it could be. Because trying to create the perfect pitcher, trust me, is completely impossible. Awesome to think about, but it's very hard to implement these changes or these perfections in kids that already have their actions ingrained in them. All right? So the idea is we want to make sure that front leg is up, front knee is up as high as possible. Try not to keep it on their front hip, and try not to twist to the point where their knee is behind their back hip. All right? So the idea would be, think about bringing their knee to their opposite shoulder, their throwing shoulder. So it's here, bring it down first before moving forward. All right? A lot of guys will start forward as they're bringing it up, so they're going this way. So some of the drills that easy enough would be grab a broomstick, anything that you have, grab their bat, have them hold on to something. All right, we have this PVC piping in the facility. We were working with this with the hitting. I implemented it with our pitchers as well. All right, so with the pipe on the ground, hold your front knee, bring it up, then bring it back. Hold for about 2 to 3 seconds. Bring the pipe up, hold for another 2. Let go of your knee, see if you can keep their knee as high as it was when they were pulling it up. Bring it down and then skim the ground. All right? So again, pipe down, knee up, pull back a little bit. So now their knee is in their the middle of their chest. Bring the pipe up, let go of their knee, down, skim the ground. All right? So they need to make sure that you give yourself as much time as possible. All right? Time is essential. Same thing with the hitting. If you get forward too soon, it's going to be to the point where you're just swinging with your upper body. Arms, let's say, whatever. All right? So we need to make sure that we're doing our best to control what we do. Because everything after this is because of this. So we have to start thinking about cause, effect, result. Result being the pitch location. So whether it's a strike or not, whether it's thrown hard. All right? So a lot of these coaches are teaching kids to throw strikes, but then not telling them how to. You're trying to get a result. Think about what causes that. So everything, the 3 factors of performance are all causes. They all happen here. All right? Once I break, my arm speed is created, my ball path is created, and then how I'm getting forward. They're all created from the very beginning of our handbrake, from here. When I land, if I'm landing in the correct or close to being the correct power position here, this is now my effect of my throw. All right? My cause, everything here creates this. Everything here creates my throw, and then the result happens. All right? All right. Again, be safe, be ready.